It's your boy Uncle Paulie, man. It's two oxtails and empanada. I mean, yeah, I messed up a little bit, man. I had a long day, man, so I'm gonna do it all again. It's two oxtails and empanada. It's your boy Uncle Paulie.
It's your girl Ange.
It's your man Smoke too. I want to stand up.
Angie, we gonna start off with you because they say ladies first. How was your weekend?
My weekend was very good. I got some relaxation going on. My mom took my daughters for a little while, so I got some rest. You know, I kind of played chill. I was good.
You was good?
It was good.
All right. Wait a minute. Okay. That's what happens when you don't turn your volume down. Smoke, how about you, good brother?
I'm alright. Way to say good brother and cover up for your mistake.
Hey, man, listen, man.
I'm not here to want to point out, but anyway. Yeah, it was a busy weekend. You know the business. Was at work. Saturday and Sunday. Still playing Daddy Land. So it was just a busy, tired weekend. So yesterday and today I'm trying to catch back up on my sleep. See how that work out, man.
Me, man, I had a great weekend, but I want to say shout out to the Brick City Lions. Unfortunately, they lost in the semifinals, 19-16. It was a hard loss. The kids were very upset, but I want to say to the young kids, keep your head up. A lot of people didn't think that you were going to make it this far. Yeah. You won 14 games. You blew out most of the teams, and you lost this one. So, with that being said, sometimes a loss is good. People not understand it because now you understand when you win, you can appreciate a win much better. So, shout out to the staff, the coaches, the mothers, the parents, just for everything that you've been doing with the kids, man. Yes. And I just want to give them a round of applause, man, because that was just something that was very, very heartwarming and good, man. Also, we're gonna get into the winner. Uncle Rod just stepped to the side. He'll be back. But the winner of November's
freestyle joint,
freestyle interview, and do you want me to announce the winner, or you want to announce it to you? It's up to you.
No, do we have to announce it right now?
We don't have to. We can wait then.
All right, cool. We can get right into the show.
Go ahead. Let's go.
First of all, I want to thank everybody who's watching. I know everybody's still tuning in. So, for everybody who just tuning in, I just want to say, stick around. We're going to get real hot and heavy with music this week. I got some things I want to talk about that I think people who are into rap, since this is a battle rap place, can comment on in the comments. So please just stick around. So in about a half an hour, we're going to get real hot and heavy. But for right now, I just want to start off with something that's been real big on the TVs across the nation. Kareem Hunt, the running back from Kansas City, was caught on film in Cleveland in a hotel, getting into it with some raw chickens, and he basically put his foot on a woman while she was on the ground, and there was some other pushing and going on around there. Maybe she swung at him. I think I seen her swung and connect, and then she, but basically he was caught on film abusing, as they would say, a woman, and the Chiefs released him, and now he's no longer a part of the Chiefs, and he led the league in rushing his last year as a rookie. And what you think about that? I don't know if you've seen it or not, but
I've heard about it. I didn't actually see the video, but I did hear about it. And again, I don't follow sports that much, but what I will say is that I noticed that a lot of football players and a lot of basketball players are always like at the heart of some type of scandal when it comes to either attacking women or whatever it is that they have going on with these females. And I like to kind of just like stand in the middle, because I don't want to make it just feel like because I'm a woman, I'm just automatically going to just take up for a woman, even though I don't think that no one deserves to have their hands put on. whether that's a man or a woman. But I mean, I don't know. I just need to understand, is there a power thing? I mean, is it that we made it, now the world is mine? I need for y'all to help me with this.
Okay.
Here we go.
I can only be me. And with that being said, I have daughters. So I have a mother, you know. I don't believe in men putting their hands on women. But the young ladies was antagonizing them. She was also calling them all types of niggas from what they're saying. And then she kept coming at him. Now, his aggression was a little bit too much, but he pushed her. He didn't, it wasn't nothing that was crazy, and he kicked her a little bit. I ain't trying to be funny. My mother whipped my ass as a young child. I got worse ass whoopings as a child than what he did. And I'm not saying that it was right, but at the same time, it's just almost like, and one of the people just said it on here, the NFL, this is something that whooping women ass in the NFL is nothing new. NBA, any sports, it's nothing new.
Right.
The only reason why it's really a problem is because it was recorded.
Not woman.
You know what? You know what, man? This is starting.
And he's smart without his glasses on today.
No, that wasn't his lady, Andrea. From what happened was his homeboys and them was supposed to be bringing the chicks to the hotel, but what happened was
somebody ain't want to give it up.
No, not even that.
No.
They thought the girls was 21, and they wasn't.
Oh, well.
They were 19.
Okay, call security.
But yeah, just listen so you can understand it. They're 19.
Okay.
Even though he's 22, but I guess they said, fuck that.
Okay,
so they told him, yo, you gotta leave. Kicked him out. So they came back like, yo, man, how the fuck we gonna get home? So they gave him $20, like, bitch, take a cab. You get what I'm saying? So that's when they came back banging on the door, and the niggas and all of that stuff came into play. You get what I'm saying?
She said, call security. Don't
Yeah.
open the door.
But let me ask you something. It's easy for us at the age that we are right now.
I was just about to get to that, y'all.
Now, when I was 22 years old, 20 years old,
and he's 22
with big money.
He got the whole
I was
world in
wildin'.
his hands.
I remember I came out the club, and this lady was like, I was about 21, 22. This lady was like, Terrence, she said to me, you guys are sinners, you the devil. Yo, man, I turned around, pulled my pants down, and told her to kiss my ass, and then I started pissing like I was R. Kelly.
Oh, okay.
But guess what?
She's seen everything.
Yeah,
she saw it all.
Everybody did. Everybody's outside laughing. I was wilding.
Yeah.
But guess what? I was 22 years old.
I see why you got them beatings when you was young.
But at 41, I come out the club and hear that same thing. I'm just going to say, pray for me and keep it moving. So, like, that's what gets me, man. They act like these cats are still kids.
They are, and they have all that money, and with money comes with, power, and you feel like everybody's telling you you're doing so good and this, that, and the third. So him being young, because he's young just as much as they are, he probably couldn't handle, them banging on the doors. He like, yo, don't be banging on my door, who are you? And unfortunately, the real feelings of the females came out. They're calling them all types of N-words and things of that nature.
Yeah. I don't know. But you're right, Angie.
Yeah, it came out. It came out. And that's another. He probably was.
There's so much stuff on top of that, man.
But guys, when y'all get into the NFL and the NBA, you've got to be careful. And I really wish that they would give them some type of financial literacy, or they give them financial literacy.
But they're 22 years old.
They need somebody to help them with these things.
22 years old.
They're so young.
This is my thing. Even outside of
Mad Dang Rich.
Even outside of the actual incident, he had two other incidents that happened in a nightclub that is crazy. TMZ reported, and they the ones who actually caught it. Not the NFL. So it's not. I'm not saying that he's a vigilante or anything, but it's obvious at 22, and he had just led the league in running.
And this happened a year ago.
Well, the incidents happened in This incident happened in February. He had an incident happen in a nightclub in January, and then another incident happened in a nightclub in June. So, in one of the incidents, he was actually, throwing punches. So, it just 3 incidents happened before the season, right after he led the league in rushing as a rookie. Your head is big. So outside of the money, he haven't really made big money yet, but your friends and the people that are around you are telling you the man. You just came in, you get rookie of the year, you lead the league in rushing, and you out here just wilding. So I think at that point, if Kansas City had any idea of what was going on, which I believe they did.
They did. They said that they said Kansas City asked them about it, and
right.
he lied and said it.
Right, but my thing is,
and that's what killed him.
Why believe a 22-year-old? Because before the second season started, it was 3 incidents. They had to hear through the locker room or through chatter, through agents. You got to put the right people around him. And he was from Cleveland, where it actually happened at, and they were saying where he's from. He hung around a lot of his friends. They was wild.
But when you put
and the girl didn't press charges.
She didn't.
Yeah,
she must have got paid off real well.
Yeah, it was some money going on.
Because you got to think about it.
Definitely some money going on up in there.
Oh, absolutely. And then you got to think about it, like you said, you got all these people around you, and they're telling you, they're giving you all these praises. And like Kanye said, no one man should have all that power. And somebody being so young like that, he feels like the world is literally in the palm of his hands. I just wish that somebody would tell him to look at all these other tragic stories of our athletes within either the NBA or the NFL. See, that's my concern.
It's unfortunate, but what's majorly unfortunate is that TMZ is actually pushing for Cleveland the prosecutor office to prosecute him for abusing a woman. Because,
like TMZ, bro.
Yeah, TMZ's something else.
Well, let me explain to you what they're saying now. They're saying that he should be prosecuted to the fullest because what you're telling other men in Cleveland that it's all right to kick a woman while she's down, and that nothing will happen to you as long as you're an athlete. You'll just be released off the team, and that's it. But what happens, to other people who are regular people who are caught on camera and
nothing. A lot of times nothing, but it's okay for them to kick them, brother, while they down.
Nah, and it's no different than women getting abused in the military, wives getting beat in the barracks and things of that nature. People know about it. They don't say anything about it. Right. Why? Because these people are providing a service. They're providing a service for the country, so they are allowed to get away with certain things. And the same thing goes for the NFL and the NBA. They'll turn a blind eye until it affects their money.
Well,
mass confusion video.
I got everything on.
Okay.
Well, let me ask you this. Do y'all feel like
hey Tyler,
it works the same for a murder case? If we did the same for a murder case because we didn't have any witness, or because the victim didn't want to testify and neither did the witness, that a lot of cases wouldn't be solved. But they push in murder cases, or not murder case, just something that's a little bit more.
Murder, Terrence, murder, and like murder right now, and let's just say Angie spit in my eye right now, and I punched in the forehead. That's 2 different things. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, Angie gonna have a knot on the head. And
I
she
like
might
my
go to
forehead
sleep for a little while, and I might break my knuckle because that's not a small forehead. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this guy.
She still can get up and go to work tomorrow.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't put that on the same.
But my thing is January, February, June. Like you've been in 3 different incidents, and nobody said, "Hey, listen, young brother."
They probably did.
Like at some point you have to, like, even after the second incident.
See, we won't get into it all the way, but we watch it every day. Cats that's playing with their job every motherfucking day.
They're not 22, Bill.
They're
not 22.
And guess what makes it even that's what makes it sadder. That they're in their 30s. And you tell them, yo, man, you might lose your job. And they still do the dumb shit. Yeah. So sometimes you could tell somebody, it's like a kid. Don't touch that stove.
They gonna touch it.
Yeah, they touch that stove and get burnt, and then guess what? Touch that motherfucker again like they ain't get burnt. Some people learn, someone don't, and unfortunately, guess what ended up happening? He done lost his job, and he better hope that somebody pick him up.
So do you think he gonna get back in the league, unlike Ray Rice?
Nope. Next.
I think he will. I think he's young, and I think he got a chance at 22. Ray Rice's problem was he was 29 when it happened, and people felt like they could replace him.
That's a good point. You got to think about that, too, because he's young. They might look at it like, let's pull him out and kind of let it.
NBA.
If he good. Y'all said he was good. Y'all said he was good.
He was good.
NBA,
but he got more years left in him.
The NBA gives a little bit more chances. If he was white and doing this, they would have gave him a chance already.
Right.
But unfortunately, he's not white.
Yes.
He's black. They're not going to give him another chance. That's just my personal opinion.
You don't think the Redskins going to give him a chance? They gave old boy a chance.
They gave who?
The guy they just picked up who got caught supposedly abusing the same woman twice.
What color is
he? He black.
Oh, I don't know that.
He black. He a linebacker from the 49ers.
Okay,
49ers released him. Redskins picked him up.
All right. Hey, you never know, then. You never know. But can we real quick, Terrence, because you know we got the other things. Can we get into the winner real quick?
Let's go.
You want to announce it or?
Brother, you want to get into it? Let's
do Drum roll.
All right, so we want to thank people who came up in that last month, man. Night Shine, Drop Top Harv, Jelani, and Mass Confusion, and we all got together, and from the feedback that we got from a lot of the people that watched, we came to the conclusion that Mass Confusion has won the month. So we just want to give it up for Mass Confusion. And we want to thank all the other guys for coming up here.
What up, Uncle Ty?
It was hard between Mass Confusion and Drop Top Harv. But Mass Confusion, you did your thing, man. So we're going to play a snippet of Mass Confusion video real quick, about 1 minute, just so everybody can see it. And we're going to be playing their videos the rest of the month on the show also. Starting off the show with the video and ending it. That's how we're going to do it. So we're just going to just play a quick minute of their video, man, so everybody can remember who Mass Confusion was, man. So again, thank you, Mass Confusion, man.
Word.
You came up here and killed it, man.
Good brothers. Good brothers.
Yeah.
Y'all would have let me know y'all was doing it. I would have chopped up a snippet of the freestyle.
I know. I know. Hey.
Some real nigga time, motherfucker.
You know what it was,
Ooh.
Uncle Rob? You was
Whoa.
Ain't he physical with the verb?
Yes, the verbiage.
I was into that triple peanut butter sandwich he had. I never seen
I
never seen it
that
yet.
too.
It was a
He
couple
had
of
about
slices.
5,
Yeah,
6
it was a
slices
little thick.
And you
with
did-
peanut butter and jelly.
You didn't hear me between your fifth chew. So we're just going to play a quick minute of
And
it,
the joint
man.
looked chunky too.
Yeah,
Was
it
it
looked
chunky
chunky.
peanut butter?
It probably was a smooth.
Okay.
Oh.
Pause.
I was waiting for that.
Mass Confusion out of the game for a while.
I gotta see the nigga play. I gotta see him. I ain't seen his son. I know it's his son. He might be nice, but I gotta see him. Oh shit! What up? Chemist, what's up with you?
Yo, man, I've been thinking, man, what's going on with the fellas with the music shit, my nigga?
Yo, I ain't seen Fats. I know K come home tomorrow, and Tick just lost his parents. You know what I mean? As far as me, him driving these rigs, that's it, bro.
Yo, we left a lot of good unfinished shit on the
I
table.
agree, bro. I agree.
What's up? Y'all got something in y'all?
I got something to take. I know K always on go, and you know, Tick a natural.
Shit, let's get it then.
All right, let's get it.
Holla.
All right, say that.
Definitely.
Next day.
All right, you already know the shit.
Mass confusion. You've been out of the game for a minute. Back again, no losing. Are you ready to grind? Are you ready for the mass confusion? You've been out of the game for a minute. Back again, no losing. Are you ready to shine? Are you ready to shine?
Grab a 40, rip off the skirt, I guzzle it. I'm back on this block, about to do dirt. K nice, I'm so young with older niggas, so young, chasing these figures who write songs like these. I'm a real MC, was born one. Now I'm about to drop an album just to show some how real I be. Started out on them North streets, I hustled all week. My intention was avoid the police. Too many snakes in my society. I'm losing my peeps. Was only 13. What the hell I knew about beef? Got myself in situations, couldn't find no relief. I had to bomb on them. Wait till the sky get dark and get the drop on them.
Mass confusion. You've been out of the game for a minute. Back again, no losing. Are you ready to grind? Are you ready for the mass confusion? You've been out of the game for a minute. Back again, no losing. Are you ready to shine? Are you ready to shine?
It's gonna be my year to lay a nigga down. Cock back and bust, spray a nigga down. Y'all niggas had y'all turn, I fall back, I'm going in. Hard body dog, let the games begin. You niggas know what it is, it's Big Tick, I'm in the building. Mask camp, hood sharks, we came to make a killing. So evacuate all women and children. I'm on my bullshit, about to spaz out. Fast, pull a hatch out. North, we right here. 07104, where niggas kicking your door and wave the 4-4.
Shit, yo, you know what? They right. We gotta change it to Angie. So we back, y'all. Two Oxels and Empanada, man. Thank you, man. Mass Confusion, man. We really appreciate y'all coming up here doing your thing, man. And this is the new month. We got new rappers, so we gonna see how this gonna jump off tonight, baby. And we definitely on it, Angie. And they said, you know, we gotta get it because you don't look like a Jose.
And let me tell you something, right? I am not a Jose.
So, listen, man, I just one last sports thing, and then we gonna get into the meat and potatoes. So Washington Redskins this season have had two quarterbacks that have broke their legs. Ironic, right? So they picked up a backup. I think everybody know this guy. Mark Sanchez.
Oh, Mark Sanchez.
Yeah, the butt fumbler. So they picked him up after the after the first quarterback broke his leg, but the second quarterback broke his leg in Monday Night Football, and Mark Sanchez actually had to get into the game. But the comment I want to make is, I think everybody knows Kaepernick has done way more than Mark Sanchez has ever done in the league, and they said Kaepernick don't fit their offense because they will have to change too many things around to please his skill set. So I just want to know real quick what y'all think about that. Do y'all?
They got real professional. His skill set.
Yeah, they saying that his skill set is not reading a certain type of defense, is running and just high reads and things of that nature. It's not what they basically saying. He's not a pro style typical stand in the pocket type of quarterback and read. They're trying to say not small.
Yo, Alex, first of all,
yeah, because
Alex Smith wasn't a stand in the pocket quarterback either. Okay. This just made me mad right now. Let's really keep it 100. You're gonna put Sanchez in over Kaepernick?
And
Sanchez?
I'm a diehard Jet fan. For anybody who knows me, so disappointing.
Let's just keep it real. They don't want to be the ones.
There we go.
To bring Kaepernick.
That's all I was waiting to hear.
Kaepernick get in there, wow out, do his thing, and then now it's I told you so. These crackers is I'm sorry. These raw chickens are just racist, and they don't want me in here. I'm off this.
Yeah, they don't want him. They don't want the controversy surrounding their team because they think that that's going to take off of what their team is actually doing. Or, again, they might be afraid of endorsements being pulled. There's still a stigma attached to him.
Right. And he has a collusion suit against the NFL right now for against the owners for basically coming together to keep him off NFL teams. So that kind of helps.
You know what makes me mad? We just had, and I'm not going to get too deep in it, I'm going to leave it alone. But we just had a young man where a guy was shooting up the mall. This guy stops him from shooting up the mall. He served his country. He was in the army. He was carrying a legal gun. Not illegal, but a legal gun. Police see a black man with a gun and shoot him in his back, bro. Man never turned, like, they lied, and then when the video, when they showed the video, they shot this black young man who served his country in the back. And then we actually are upset while Kaepernick gets on his knee and kneel. We're not even going to talk about the other black people. But this one right here is just the tip of the iceberg for me. This black dude did everything that a so-called patriot and American is supposed to do. He served his country and then dies for trying to do the right thing, and we're upset with Kaepernick?
It's just the thought of doing something to somebody's back is a coward move in itself. And it also goes to show that no matter what you do in this country as a person of color, you will still be just looked upon as just that, a person of color. And they'll be able to use, oh, well, we didn't know, we thought something was wrong, we didn't feel safe, as an excuse. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I just wanted to touch on that a little bit to see how y'all felt about it. And yeah, like I said, it's unfortunate, man, and hopefully Kaepernick will be picked up before he gets too old and can't play anymore. And and
y'all not right.
You know, it's not the NBA, because I mean, me and P have this talk all the time about the difference between the NBA and the NFL. And the NFL is ran like the 1930s, and the NBA is ran like right now. So, you know, it's definitely two different type of leagues. But while we're on this type of topic, I want P to get a little deep into the New Hampshire high school that has the 11th graders who sung a racist musical number for history class. It was a jingle bell.
It was a jingle.
Black Man Smells.
Yeah, it was kill the niggas, something like kill them on the lawn. I mean, they were.
Yeah, they got a little graphic.
They were going in, and I mean, they even went into the history of when slavery ended.
Well, that's what I'm gonna get into.
Go ahead.
So the teacher, what she basically said is, you're gonna, or he or she, they didn't get into what the teacher was. The teacher gave the assignment, and the assignment was make a jingle about something for the Civil War, and you know that was the assignment. So make a jingle about a historic part of the Civil War, and they went into
kill the blacks.
They went into something that I don't think the teacher meant.
Like they did.
So they went deep into it.
Right.
They went into some accuracy there.
Right.
Yeah, they both had, but the kill the blacks and kill them on the lawn and affirmative, and like they went, and then they both spit a 16. That's what was crazy.
They spit? No, they spit a 16.
No, what I'm saying is they both sung. It's like me and Terrence. One like me, I'm doing it, and then Terrence do the second verse.
Oh,
like they had.
Andrea, give us a little history. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's just, it was crazy to me, and I said, you know, in 2018, this was in New Hampshire.
Okay.
In 2018, you know, if you don't think that racism is still alive.
Exactly, Andrea.
You are one retarded, silly motherfucker. I'm just.
It never left.
Blood on the school. Remember, I just want to remind y'all, the school was 5% blacks, so it might have been maybe one black joker in that class.
He said, "Oh, you get it."
Yeah, he probably was laughing. He ain't know no better.
And that's the bad part.
Well, in 11th grade, I would hope he know better. Because at 17, you got to know something.
But that may not be true if all of your friends look opposite of you. You might end up being the butt of the joke and not even knowing it. You know? I mean, I think that's bad. But you know what? As a former teacher, I'm blaming the teacher. Nope. And I'm going to tell you why. When the teacher gave out that assignment, understanding when you get a curriculum, understanding when you give students assignments, and these are children, you have to specify, you have to put certain things out there before you give these children this type of assignment, especially if you know what type of neighborhood that you're in and you're teaching. That just means that the teacher agreed with it.
I know. Yeah, the teacher agreed with it. Only way I blame the teacher is that the teacher never said, wait a minute, stop it. Get out my class. I don't accept that.
Right.
But you know who I'm really mad at? Because I'm not mad at the teacher.
Parents?
The parents.
No,
the parents raised them that way.
Because that's their version of this country.
Yeah.
I'm
that's the world they live in.
I'm mad at the principal. I'm going to tell you why I'm mad at the principal. They should have been expelled immediately. You know, I'm talking about 3 M's and immediately.
But you know why real quick, why I don't? Because we had Black History class.
Right.
And I didn't.
We had Black History class?
Well,
I had Black History Month.
I'm a month. I'm sorry.
I'm about to say.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
If I do it, then they get on me for doing it. So thank you.
You know what?
Uh-oh, he got his glasses on.
She does it a little bit better.
But
we had Black History Month. We had to write reports, right?
Yes.
I didn't come in the class talk about looking for some crackers, about to crack up some heads. Oh, you get what I'm saying?
I was on the roll with you right there saying my bad.
Like, I wasn't making. I did what I did.
Excited.
So it was taught because my parents didn't teach me racism.
Because
my father told me to pay attention and watch and what's going on.
Right.
But he never taught me to hate.
But this is your world. We are all in agreement that these children, this is something that these children are taught. They are being taught this by their racist, tax-paying parents. This is their neighborhood. And where everybody pay taxes, they probably have the same ideology as that. And that's why those children didn't see it being that serious. And I'm not making excuses for these children because I think it's completely wrong and it's derogatory and it's hurtful. But if you grown up in a neighborhood and all you see is raw chickens all day, you could say shit like that. Because when you turn on the television, the media and society is showing you that people that look like us are to be talked about like that. And it's not right at all. I think that was completely wrong. And I agree with you with blaming the principal because the teacher's just part of the problem. The principal is the one that actually implements these situations, and he has to answer to a board of education. And they're down with the shit, too.
Yeah, and they asked the principal, and he said, I'm looking into it.
Oh, I love that.
To see
a
little further
word.
about what exactly happened. But to me, when the teacher explains to you exactly what happened, if it happened the way that they said it happened in the news, what is there to explain? There was talk in a song from a 17-year-old about crosses in a lawn and blacks being shot.
Yeah, it was crazy, yo.
So I mean, I actually read the whole song. I don't remember it bar for bar, but it was definitely wild. It was definitely something that you'll be like, wow. The teacher didn't stop that somewhere in between and say, hey, you got to cut that short. But
I got that if we want to get to that.
Through the streets, white masks on our heads, blood beneath our feet. Laughing till they're dead, ha ha ha. First clan that was formed was 1865. Got shut down within 10 years, but we'll come back alive. Hey, KKK, KKK, let's kill all the blacks. Burn across on their front yard and hope they don't come back. Oh, KKK, KKK, no longer politics. Keeping civil rights in hatch is our true new world gift. White supremacy.
Yeah, they get the jits, and that right there is just
AKA, let's kill all the blacks.
That's
KKK.
Oh, KKK.
That's something. Okay, so now we know for a fact that is something that's being taught. It's no different than Baba Black Sheep, which is a nursery rhyme. And if you listen to the lyrics of Baba Black Sheep, and if they're singing this to their little babies, they're being taught.
Singing. I don't.
Okay, because I'm gonna have to sing it nursery rhyme. It's the only way I can remember it. But it's Baba Black Sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, 2 bags full. 1 for the master, 1 for the dame, 1 for the girl who lives in the lane. And when you actually see the picture of the nursery rhyme, there is a little black boy and a little black sheep. All other sheeps are white.
I never paid I don't think that was one of my favorites anyway.
So. That's not one of my favorites neither, but
we ain't gonna get because we're gonna go get deep. But the ice cream song.
Yeah, well, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
it had the internet. And it was,
yeah, and then you heard it. Yeah,
Ice
man.
cream song by my man from Texas.
No, it's like pick a nickel, nigga.
Oh yes, it is.
Yeah.
You see, so
we
that's
can go, man. But you know what? We gonna get off this because I don't want to get in my Black Panther.
I'm trying to tell you, I had to.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. But you know what I want to talk about, T? If we could talk about
the
it,
grandfather.
Man. Even keep it going. Go ahead.
Yes, Tom.
There was a grandfather who confronted a teacher for dressing his grandson. Dressing his grandson in a dress. He must have confronted him the first time, or her, and then she went back and dressed her in a dress again for the second day. What? This is in school. They keep dressing.
This is like a daycare.
Right.
And what's going on is it's a young boy, and what the teacher was doing was putting dresses on
transgender
on all the kids, right?
Okay, I got that.
You better go ahead trying to go learning that over there. Look at you said the trend.
Yeah, I apologize. She called me and told me that she had an issue up here about my grandson being in a dress. I mean, I'm trying to see what the issue is about that.
Okay, you'll have to talk to Dara.
Who's
She's the
Dara?
director. She's down in the other classroom.
Is she the one that was in charge of the kids while my grandson?
I was, but I can't talk to you
Well,
because you're not on the form. So we'll have to get Dara up here and see if she will let you. Talk to you about it.
I mean, first of all, I'm coming down here because we don't do that. The transgender and all that, we don't do that.
I understand. I don't either.
I don't appreciate you encouraging him to put on no dress for the second day too. I don't appreciate that. And don't think this is going away. I'm going further with this.
Okay, you can go down and talk to
No, I'm not
Dara.
done talking to you. I'm letting you know the next time that you put any kid in a dress, we're going to make you go viral.
Okay, you need to go talk to my director. Because I, as a teacher...
No, I'm letting you know I got an issue with you about that. I'm not playing with you.
They're getting upset. No.
They not happy.
Now, this is my problem because you have to watch what you say. So I'm going to put it like this. If this is your lifestyle that you are living as an adult, it is what it is. Whether I agree with it or not, or anybody agree with it or not, it's your life, that's how you're living. But when you have kids in a daycare that's going to school to learn, and you're taking my son or my nephew or whoever it is, and you putting dresses on them and telling them it's okay, and telling them whatever else you tell them, and then when I confront you and tell you I don't like it, and you tell me, oh, it's a shame that you don't like it, and try to make me feel like I'm the victim, it's a problem. Because there's an agenda that's being pushed.
Yes, it is. Now, one thing I will say from the early childhood education standpoint of it all, we're taught that if you put a child in an early childhood center setting, and we have different stations set up for the child, you are never to tell the child what they cannot do. They feel that that's going to affect the child's social skills. I learned this in school, ladies and gentlemen. If a young boy picks up a doll or puts on a dress, if a young girl picks up an army figure or a toy, we are supposed to allow them to express themselves in any way that they feel possible. Now, that's the educational part of it. When I learned that, I was not in total agreement of that because of my personal beliefs. But I still don't think that it's right. If a parent comes in and they tell you, if you explain it to them just the way I explained it to y'all, if they tell you that they're not comfortable with that, you have to respect their wishes. You are not supposed to force and push that agenda on them because that's how you feel. If that parent is entrusting you with their child from probably the times of 6:30 in the morning to 6:30 at night, you are responsible. You are a child care provider. And if that parent is saying, I don't want it, you must respect it. Yes, you must document it. Yes, you must report it to your director. That's fine. You, at that time, let the director take over it. But at no time are you supposed to step in and act like that what you were doing was right. because now I feel like it was being encouraged. If he asked you to stop it prior, why are you still allowing it? Because that's not making that parent feel comfortable, and it's wrong.
Facto.
I don't know. I just think it's crazy. And the grandfather was country as hell. But I tell you what, now I see why my father wasn't a teacher. Because I'm telling you now, the way my father and all my grandfathers and all them was raised up, if you picked up a doll around the bells and you was a boy, you was getting the shit smacked out of you. And it's point blank.
P, you know, I found out a lot about you today.
What, man?
Between you getting your ass whooped a whole lot when you was little.
Okay.
You wasn't allowed to pick up a doll. You looked at a doll and you got your head smacked off your shoulder. It was rough for you, man. I see why you hug me every day. Yeah. Because it wasn't a lot of hugging going on with the bells. No. Wasn't a lot going on.
So let me ask you something. You and Barbie was friends?
Who?
Exactly.
Barbie.
Let's get on the preacher.
Message. Maybe Ken.
Let's get on the preacher and the knee rubbing.
All right. Work. I believe it worked.
You sure it's going to help me stop being a hoe?
I do, but let's go through the process and let's just see what happens. So pull them off of me, and I can help you. Okay, let me help you from here. Ooh. Okay, step out of them. All right, now, and so what this does, and I'm always real discreet with your regular panties, so I folded them, I lay them there, and like I said, what these do, these are prayer panties, and by me touching them and helping you put them on, and the way we do it, this will help. So you just keep that in mind. Step in the knee, okay? Put your leg in, yes. Yes, this is good. Now, and allow me to pull them up. Yes, this is good. All right. Work. I believe it worked.
You sure it's going to help me stop being a hoe?
I do, but let's go through the process and let's just see what happens. So pull them off of me, and I can help you. Okay, let me help you from here. Ooh. Okay, step out of them.
All right, go ahead. All right, I got it. So this what if the video was the keep playing, what got me with him was he went to her knees and he gently rubbed them, and he said that if I don't rub on your knees, you will continue to keep doing the things that you've been doing on your knees.
Yo, dead serious, y'all. Y'all need to see this whole video.
Would be raw. And we don't want you going into that ministry.
Well.
And what got me with her was she said to him, is this going to help me not be a hoe?
She want to stop.
And I'm sorry, but you should have known when the cross
I'm dead.
When the cross on the front of that robe raised.
Right.
She should have known that the devil was a liar.
I'm trying to tell you.
And then he gonna take her panties off and tell her, I'm gonna have to put these on for you. And then he said,
take the whole panties off.
He said, oh Lord.
Did y'all see the size of the holy panties though? Them holy panties is about as big as Bethlehem.
Yeah. And and let me tell you.
I mean, goodness gracious. He had Jesus, Peter, all of them up in there.
And it doesn't matter the size of the panties, ladies and gentlemen. If you're gonna hoe, you're gonna hoe. But you know what? I'm mad because it sounds like the sister really believed in what he said. And I think that it's wrong that our reverends and our priests and our pastors use their influence and take advantage. Because what he need to see her holy grail for her to stop being a whore.
Well,
he took them off.
Well, we didn't see the rest of the video.
We didn't see
and the rest of the video, I'll repeat it for you.
All right.
Yo, this guy, he enjoyed this, boy.
He said if Moses was able to open up the seas,
he part that sea.
You must open up your legs so you can receive the Holy Ghost inside you. And he said, once come on, somebody.
Well,
once I release, you can release and you will no longer be a hoe. Come on, somebody.
Praise him now.
What I'm saying. But you know what, though? Her voice sound bad because she said, "Is this gonna really help me not be a hoe?" She sound like Silly from The Color Purple.
But you know what, y'all?
Harpo, you said
Silly from The Color Purple.
Silly.
You gotta say it right.
Is there something in the mail? Is there something in the mail for me?
Say the country way.
Harpo, you said you wasn't gonna hit me no more.
But even though we having a good time with this, and I'm trying to tell you, I'm in tears on the inside. Y'all might not see it, but I'm telling you, it's not right for anybody of any type of religious figure to be taking advantage of somebody because the sister sound like she ain't got it all. I'm not gonna lie.
You know what my thing is, and I know y'all might not find this important.
How you know that?
Go ahead, come on.
How you know that, brother?
Are these one size fit all panties? because those panties he put on her.
Well, they had the little ruffle around.
Did you see
so
the ruffle?
maybe it was elastic.
To make the elastic, make sure that it stay.
Okay.
Keep it
Then
on. Don't take them off.
That means her buns. If she had little buns and it was fluffy around the back, it was a lot of room.
He said.
I say she had the pamper.
He said, "The Lord told me you was a medium."
Lord, somebody, where's that pastor at? Because, you know, you nasty.
I don't know where he at, but I'm telling you what, he laying hands on people and he doing some work. Because if y'all would have seen that work he was doing around them knees. And
he hit her with the backhand.
Yeah.
So you ain't never rubbed no knees unless you rubbed them with the backhand.
But you know what, though? It's no different than some of these pastors that we see in Africa. I actually read this article about this guy. He had all these women lined up and said that he had to enter them with his penis to get the devil out of them. Okay? And they just all got in position.
But you know what?
Was he going from one to the next?
One to the next?
Like, yo, dog, listen to me. It
is.
Yo,
first of all, let's check out Uncle Ra's smile.
He's really in. He's going into all of them.
Let's enhance on Uncle Ra's smile. I mean, he laid back here.
You know why?
Hey, now. That video up there.
It's nasty. It's nasty.
Yeah.
No, you can't pull that one up, Uncle Ra.
We don't.
It's nasty. But yo, how many men?
Whatever. Pull it out, pull it up.
In their lifetime has been able to have about 15 to 20 women bend over, doggy style.
Oh yeah,
right on the
stall.
Style.
He talking in reverend tongue. Now. Leave him alone.
All types of asses. You understand?
I'm trying to tell you.
All types of wetness, and you getting 3 pumps a chick.
Pop, pop, pop.
Yo, really? That was going on?
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you that was going on.
That's wild.
Again.
And then at the end when he busted, he said, "Victory is mine."
No,
he did.
And again, that's why I said no one man should have all that power.
Yo,
I
gotta disagree with you on that one, Angie.
That no one man should have all that power.
Now that's some good power. Now
that's know what?
Now I gotta disagree. With
no.
The problem with us is that we fall victim to them and we praise the pastors so much that we're willing to do anything that they say.
Absolutely. Because you think that's your gateway to heaven. Because that's what's taught. And if you look at that, you go all the way back to our existence in this country. Why the hell am I, you telling me to praise to a Savior that's going to save me, but I can't sit in the same church as you?
God, and again, these fucking people, they go to church, but they don't pay attention or read the Bible. In the Bible, God says, don't praise nobody but me.
Yeah, you ain't supposed to. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you're not supposed to.
You about to get me started.
I'm just saying.
No.
Jealous. I'm not saying what's right.
No, I get what you're saying.
What I'm saying is if you go to church
and pay attention,
this is the shit you're supposed to be into.
But
then you don't be getting your panties pulled.
But the pastor, but the pastor loves the power.
But you know, it's not even that. You know what? You know what I'm learning? I'm learning.
I see why you was thinking about starting your own.
You need to. I'll be out here wilding.
Yeah, you over there agreeing with that?
Look at the dude.
Look at you.
I didn't agree with it,
but
I'm just saying.
He be waving his jacket, and the whole 5th and 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th row.
They fall out.
He's waving his jacket.
Petey Pablo.
Yeah. And they falling out.
Spin it around like a helicopter.
They made Street Fighter videos off of them.
Yes.
Like, yo, I'm just... it just get to the point where
Shout out to North Carolina and Petey Pablo.
like yo, they showed a picture of TD Jakes. And TD Jakes had one of the worst super perms I ever seen in my life. When he first TD Jakes.
I was gonna say he had a perm.
He had a perm and he was bald and him and his wife looking crazy.
Oh.
And if you you look at TD Jakes now, he got I can't even explain his house. But yo, it's money. It's money in the preaching. If you can get the people going. You get what I'm saying? And get their minds. And I'm not even talking about pulling the panties down. I'm talking about really, like, I can get here right now and start talking about how the devil put lint balls on your hat, right? And how we was able to pull the lint balls off and now your hat new. And it was somebody else who might say, you know what? I want the lint balls off my hat too.
Yo.
Hey, I'm like, coming for you too.
Hey, y'all.
Come on, somebody.
Everybody who watching this, watch out for the subliminals with the comedians. See how he came at me?
I did it on the low. I was like,
yeah. Now he coming at me. This is my workout hat. He ain't had to come at me like that.
But what I'm getting to is people get so naive and caught up, man, and it hurts me, man, because you have people that will not pay their rent and pay tithes and offerings and almost get evicted. You get what I'm saying?
They gotta give out that 15%.
Yeah. It was a joke.
Okay.
But it was the truth.
Yeah, it's the truth. Yeah.
Word. Well, we just had so much fun with that topic. It's just so hard to leave. But I just want to get into some of the my favorite part of the show. I just want to get into the new albums for the week, and just ask everybody what you think about particular artists. But the new albums for the week is Meek Mills.
Woo! You know my answer.
Little Baby. I's the Baby. Trey Songz.
I didn't hear
I didn't
yeah, he got a double. 11/28. He got a double album.
Oh, all right then.
And I put in Joel Ortiz. Now, for anyone who knows Joel Ortiz, he's a rapper from the BX, from Slaughterhouse. Used to rap with Joe Buttons and Crooked Eye and Royce 5'9". But on a bigger note, I think we all know the Meek Mill album has definitely been the most played. Basically, the fire that he's brought, and just some of the things that he's talked about, the elements that he's brought to the front table, and still keeping it just thorough with the dope rapping, and still bringing to light some of the things that our people are doing, and some of the things that people are doing to our people that need to be brought to light. And I think he's using the exposure to actually, broaden the horizon of how things are really being done in the system. And I just think it's great how he's turned his negative into a positive.
Yes, he has.
And
negative over positive, born woman and master, raised in the chapter. Deja vu, tell you what I'm gonna do. And they reminisce over you.
My Lord. Oh, man. Shout out to Uncle Ryan. Let me tell y'all something. When Uncle Ryan ain't got his glasses on, boy, he can go deep into the deep, boy.
You know what, though? I'm about to fuck y'all up.
Word.
Do we all agree that the song with Meek, Rick Ross, and Jay-Z was a good song?
I liked it.
So
I liked it a lot.
Solid.
Yes.
Everybody loved Jay, where he was coming from, right?
Absolutely.
So, here we go.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Here we go.
Right,
I know where he going. I know where he going. So let me just say before he even go there. Facto.
Right.
Can we say Jay-Z is a little hypocritical when he's talking about what he's...
say it was dope, but it ain't like it's the best verse I've ever heard in my life, because motherfuckers is bugging. I'm not gonna lie.
It was okay.
It was a dope verse, but...
Yeah.
With Jay?
Yeah,
but y'all, but when we talk about Jay, y'all, people been saying, "Whoo,
yo, Uncle Rob, mad, man, wait a minute now."
You know what Jay-Z verse was? You ever had your favorite food? Your aunt cook it all the time, and you go over there and you eat it, and it's always good.
And you didn't have it in a long time.
Go a long time, and you go over there and eat it, and it's still your favorite. It was good. But it wasn't good like it used to be good. That was his verse. But what I was getting to real quick, and I'll shut up. I get mad at Jay sometimes Because Jay talked that black shit, but then get behind the Clintons and support them. I can't respect that. And that's just my thought.
For y'all that don't know Paul and don't know how he is, he's real political. So he feels some type of way about the Clintons. So anybody who supports them, he gets a little besides itself.
I don't like the Clintons neither, just to let you know.
And that's perfectly fine. But he feels anybody, when you political, when you lean towards one direction, another direction, he gets all. But if you look, Jay supports the Clintons. Kanye supports the Trumps. And they still top people in making music, and they have different people that they support politically.
They playing the game.
It doesn't have anything to do with the music that they making. They still geniuses in the music that they making, but they support different people.
The reason why I get mad, and I'm not going to get into my political views, but the reason why I get mad is because everybody got with Trump, right? When Kanye went with Trump, we was ready to throw him out. He's not black no more and all that, right?
Oh, Kanye was dropping jewels, y'all. I'm sorry.
But he was. But I said this to people, and people got mad at me, but they wouldn't listen to the logic. And I said to people, who's affected black people more, the Clintons or Trump?
Your boy's still locked up because of Clinton. I need you to understand that your boys are still locked up behind Clinton.
All I'm gonna say tonight.
All right.
You said who support what?
Who has affected black people more, Donald Trump or the Clintons?
Your boys are still locked up behind Clinton, and they ain't going nowhere. This is my thing. When it comes to music and politics, it's a very thin line. And I think what both of these individuals were doing are playing the game. And sometimes you got to play the game to still get the message out. People, especially us Americans, if we don't like the person that's giving out the message, we're not receptive to it. Right. So we completely shut down. I tell anybody, if we want to get on this political tip, I'm not a big fan of Trump myself. However, I feel that Trump is a representation of every raw chicken American that's out here. And I will respect somebody that lets me know from the gate what I'm dealing with.
I like that,
than
girl.
for somebody to smile and make me and come up on 105.1 and say I got hot sauce in my pocketbook.
Talk
like
about
like
Beyonce.
That
sound like somebody.
You know what I mean?
Somebody had a conversation before they came.
No. Oh, look at that.
Y'all didn't?
No.
So y'all both don't like hot sauce on your chicken.
Hell yeah, I like hot sauce. But I don't put it in my pocketbook. But I don't put it in my pocketbook.
Hillary Clinton got on the radio station and said, "I got hot sauce in my bag, girl."
Swag.
Yo, that was the most disrespectful shit she could
And
do, bro.
There's a bunch of white people that live in the country. They love hot sauce on their chicken.
But on the song, but peep game though. She referred to Lemonade, but if you listen to Lemonade, Beyonce was actually trying to attack some real points. And here she come making a mockery out of it. So I think really when you get into a certain financial bracket, you got to kind of like play the game to be able to get the real message out. And unfortunately, the revolution will not be televised, and we cannot save everybody. So only some people are going to grasp onto it.
And T, because we're going to get into Quan's joint in a minute. So what do you want to end this for before we get into our first artist of the month? Is there anything you would like to say?
Before we get into it?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I mean, we can go. I was gonna ask something about Hov because I seen people was getting all antsy, but we can get into it because it might start a whole nother 10 minutes.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So this is what we gonna do.
And we'll wait till next week.
We got the homie up here, Quan. Now, Quan, you the first artist, so that means you starting this shit off
for December.
Okay.
Sure.
So we gonna show Quan's video. We gonna interview Quan, and he gonna spit some shit up here, man. 2 oxtails in the empanada. 15 minutes of fame radio. Shout out to Mass Confusion for winning.
Shout out to everybody tuning in. Stay with us, baby.
Y'all are.
Said I can feel it in your mind. okay, I'm just flexing. I just touched down your state, oh no texting. I just showed up for a vid, oh no pressing. I just wanna fix my stomach, oh I'm checking. Quanah hot demand, nigga. Quanah hot demand, nigga. Quanah hot demand, hot demand. She know I'm the man, he can't understand, nigga. I'm all in, I can't stand a fake nigga. All up in the van, taxed to Uncle Sam, nigga. Busting down these shows, I'm blowing Peter Pan, nigga. I'm the realest and I can't hear what you saying, nigga. Fornicating with me, but she on my clan, nigga. I'ma toss her to the curb, just cause I can, nigga. You better watch out for me, I'm in my stance, nigga. Fuck these hoes, I got a heavy plan, nigga. He too comfortable, I came to change the plan with ya. And I'm taking this year, what was you saying, nigga? In the muddy we're playing just not a thing, nigga. I'm insane, so don't test my brain, nigga. I'm like Wayne, very hard to detain, nigga. I'm okay, I'm just flexing. I just touched down your state, oh no texting. I just showed up for a vid, oh I'm pressing. I just came to fix my stomach, oh I'm checking. Quanah hot demand, nigga. Quanah hot demand, hot demand. Quanah hot demand, nigga. Quanah hot demand. You need to hide your mans, tell them get some real bands. Cause cracking cards don't mix with the fucking plan. Just hang with me and I'll show you to some double bands. Swerving in the 6, shorty can't touch these fucking bands. She got me going crazy, I don't know what to do with her. She wanna cruise, like Tom ain't my fucking nigga. Don't pick and choose, while I'm chasing down these figures, we never gon' lose. I invented super winners, I'm on a hunt. And baby, this is just beginning, just roll a wood and think about my fallen niggas. I'm just no good, but what I went through, you would never understand. I'm shaped to be who I am. I'm okay, I'm just flexing. I just touched down your state, oh no texting. I just showed up for a vid, oh I'm pressing. I just wanna fix my stomach, oh I'm.
Alright, 2 oxtails and an empanada. It's your boy Uncle Paulie. Angie just went to answer the door. And it's the young gentleman right here. What's the name?
Quan Max. You already know, man. What's going on? How everybody doing tonight?
Hey, what up, man? Your energy is on 300, man.
I mean, I'm happy to be here, man. You just live day by day. You just never know what's going on, so you just got to keep working, keep everything positive, and you never know what'll happen to you, man. You never know what'll happen for you, and just got to keep going.
All right, let me ask you this. How did you get into rapping?
I got into rapping when I was younger. My pops, my grandfather played a lot of music, a lot of oldies, Stylistics, Blue Magic. You know, like, so I know a lot of music, I know a lot of songs, and you hearing it day in and day out in the morning before you go to sleep, before you wake up, it's like it getting better than you. So like before I really started taking music serious, like I was kind of shy. I ain't even gonna lie, I'm still kind of shy now, but I feel as though I got a voice. So as long as I keep working and I keep doing what I need to do, and it's just gonna help me out. And also it's like talking as well, you feel me? Like I was never a person to talk to everybody. Like if you knew me, you knew me. I was cool. We'd conversate, but I'm not about to go out there and start showing my ass and start wilding, because that's just not me. Gotcha. So it's like you get to know me, but I'm not gonna say a lot. You feel me? I'm gonna let you in a little bit, you know, touch the surface, see what I'm about, see if y'all like it. If not, y'all rock. I mean, I'm gonna just keep going. But the music tip is just it's always been around. So I'm just now starting to take it serious.
I want to ask my patented question. I mean, right from the door. Since you were younger, I like to always ask the cats that come up here, because everybody seem to be a little bit younger.
Yeah.
Besides Mass Confusion. Shout out to Mass Confusion, who won last month. What's your top 5? Like who was the guys that you grew up really listening to?
So I grew up listening to Nas. I grew up listening to a little bit of Jay-Z here and there, but not really a fan, but he cool in what he say. Listening to, believe it or not, a lot of DMX too. I ain't gonna lie, when I was younger, like, you know, X came on, he was like, X gonna give it to you. You got that. And a lot of Pain songs too, when he made Slippin'. Slippin' was cool. Like, I really liked Slippin', so Slippin' was it for me. growing up right now, I mean, I don't really listen to a lot of people. I'm gonna just say like Meek Mill, Chief Keef. You gotta put Chief Keef in there, man, because Chief Keef was just him. I mean, his music was kind of like a little crazy, but he was just him, and I like that, and he was cool with it. You feel me? And then he was still young at the time, but you know, when you grow up, things change. So that's why I was rocking with him. So, and the last person, I could put Big Sean on there. Okay. I like how he rock.
Okay. Yeah, word. I like him too.
I like how he rock.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I like how he rock.
So if people wanted to, excuse me, I apologize.
You cool.
Find out how can I see his pictures? How can I see what he's doing? How can I get to his music?
Well, I'm on everywhere platforms: Apple Music, iTunes, Tidal, SoundCloud. I'm on everything. Instagram. I know people be telling me, yo, you got to get your Facebook up, but I know I got to be on Facebook, but I really be on like social media because I'm just constantly trying to get me and trying to be me. It's just social media these days is just not the route. So
you got an IG name?
Yeah, I got an IG name.
The crowd can, you can
Quan Max, QUAN MAX LIC. LIC stand for Living in Confusion. And that's what I go by.
So so I like that. So where did Living in Confusion come from?
Living in Confusion, like I tell you, like I grew up. I seen a lot. I done did a lot. Not saying I done did everything negative and everything wasn't positive, but my head was always in the right direction. Everybody young at one point, you feel me? So you going out, you smoking here and there. You know, which I call now lean. I was never on it real heavy, but you know, when it just first get brought up here, you was on it a little bit, but I know what's not for me, and I know my limits, and I know what not to do. I don't need to pay for something that's gonna make me go to sleep. You feel me? Like that's not going to suffice nothing. It's not gonna work for me. So yeah, I smoke my little tweed here and there, but it was just, you know, hot-headed. You feel me?
Call it tweed?
Yeah, tweed is what we call it.
Oh, right, old school.
What do you call it?
Well, I mean, I know, yo, you know what's crazy?
Where you from?
I'm from Newark, but you want to know what's crazy, though?
You Essex County jokers or something
Look,
else. Let me check.
My father was in the house one day, right? You know, my pops, you feel me? He probably home watching this right now, you feel me? Pop. But he was on the couch one day, and we was all, you know, drinking, getting on cool times, whatever like that. It was after Thanksgiving. He was like, yeah, you know, as young, I used to stay smoking all that tweed. So I looked. I'm like, where you heard that from? Like, where you just come up with that? I don't know if that was a word from back in the day.
That's old school. That's how we all look at you.
Like, we was like, yeah, so we call it tweed. Like, we don't do all that, and I don't call it getting high, you feel me? I'm just feeling good. I'm smoking, I'm doing, Everybody medicate they pain some way, and that's just how I chill.
Meditate.
And you know what? You got one more word that if you use, I'm going to say, bro, you from a different place.
Well, let me ask you this. How old are you? Because you look 12 with a beard.
That's cool. I'm a cool 24, though.
You're cool 24.
Okay.
Okay, so just add another 12 then. Come a little closer.
That's what's up. That means you get older, you're going to always look young, baby. That's good to go.
And I appreciate that.
So you know what, though? You said you listen to the old school music, and that's what I do.
Yeah. I like to relax my mind, like all that new school and talking about killing the people.
I'm the only nigga that work out the Al Green. That's why I still got a stomach. But just name it.
Like, God bless you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay.
You made that's just me. And I just be in my zone. Like,
that's
I'm lonely. I'm not lonely, but I be by my lonely. Like, I like that
well, you
feeling.
know what?
It's
It's
cool.
funny you say that, because the next question I was going to ask, you know, I like to ask rappers this because when you're a rapper, you know, you're all around, you're moving, you're grooving, you're doing a lot of things.
Of course.
So how do you keep the women in checks?
I don't even keep the women in check. I got a lady that I love.
Oh!
I ain't
Boom!
Hold on, wait. That go back to when I was saying when you was young. Of course, you know everybody had their play, but then when I got older, like
boy, getting trend on a regular.
I'm young, but I know what I want. You feel me?
He young in age, but not in mind. He's very
Hold
mature.
on, and also not to put the icing on the top. I got a baby girl on the way, Azuri. You feel me?
Oh, congratulations!
Yeah. So I know people probably watching like, oh yeah. Like I've been with her for 6 years. You feel me? Like everybody go through the ins and outs, but. I mean, if you got a strong head and you believe in something, you know you can make it work. You can make it work, and it's not like we always dry. You feel me? Like if I know I can put a smile on you every day, then we good. Like I ain't
Your boy a real young bull.
Yo, like I'm young, but I know what I want. Like if I'm gonna put my all into something, if it don't last, it don't last. I'm gonna keep going at the end of the day. But right now, I know what I want. Like, and she said she know what she wants, so we here.
So now, being in a culture that does not promote black love or love entirely at all, do you find it hard? Do you like deal with like people kind of coming at you because of that? Because you saying that, you know, I have this girl and I love her, and the society that we're in right now, everything is just about for the moment, a thought, whatever. Do you take a lot of slack from people your age?
Yeah, of course. But it's not from my friends. I'm not even gonna say my friends, my brother, because we don't do friends. I got brothers. I got a small triangle, small sort. I don't triangle. We go here and there. But listen, it's just like I'm about to have a daughter. I kind of do always have a daughter anyway, but I've always loved like to treat women with respect, like, cause I got a mom. You feel me? So you just never know. You don't want nobody out here calling her bitch. Nah. You feel me? Like nah. So if I'm gonna respect that, and plus, life is all about energy. It's all about what you put out. So if I'm putting out all that negative, and all that negative gonna come back, and we ain't got time for that.
You heard it here first.
Yeah, you know what?
But hold on, like that's what I'm saying. Like, and then when people like, oh, you just a rapper, like I'm not even trying to rap for the fame. You feel me? Like I was always shocked because I never know like how to put stuff together. People are like, oh, you can't do it. But it's like if you put your mind to it, and I really like music, and I know how to make stuff sound okay, then I'm gonna rock with it. I'm gonna believe in myself. I might not be the best person out here or the best rap out here, but I know you're gonna hear me. You're gonna hear this pain. So when you hear this pain, people gonna relate, and people gonna like that stuff. So that's why that brings the realness next to you. It's gonna be a lot of hate. It's gonna be a lot of fake that's in that, but you gotta be the one that point that out.
You know what, man?
But hold on, to get back for you know, the CD is out. LIC, man.
I think it's turned the right way.
Turned the right way.
Oh no, it is. Okay,
it is.
All right,
if y'all want to see, it's right here, man. It's on iTunes, on everywhere. Got a couple of shirts right here, Top End. That's my brand name that I want to kind of like bring out or whatever. But I wear these shirts, Top End. That's what it's called, TE. It's the shirt I got made right here. It's the second one.
So how can they get to your shirts?
Okay.
I mean, they're about to come out, so I'm waiting for Homeboy Fanbiz to make me some more. Cause I told him, I'm like, where's that? I'm waiting for my hoodie. I was supposed to have that on tonight, but he was playing with it. But it's alright. It's still my man's. I know he gonna get it there for me. And this right here, my brother right here, E Money. That's why I got him displayed like that. Cause everybody got somebody who passed away, but.
All right.
Okay.
Rest in peace, homie.
Yeah, absolutely. Rest in peace.
He the reason why I wake up every day and do what I do. Cause I know it's always the easy way out, especially like where we come from. You see the corner every day, and what you gonna go to? Run to it? No. Yeah. That's why I had a pops there, and that's why I appreciate that. I got both my parents in my life, so I got the outs and the ins. I know street and I know book. I graduated from North Collegiate Academy. It's all charter school, and we was like the second family class. Like it's a lot that I gotta live for. Like it's a lot. Like I mean, you ain't gotta hit the block every day. You ain't gotta do all that. You don't gotta take perks. You don't gotta take Xans. You don't gotta do none of that. Just smoke your little tweed if you do that. I ain't saying nothing wrong with that. Or if you don't smoke tweed, just be to yourself, man. Be yourself. That's it. There's a lot of fakes out here, and that's what Instagram is portraying. Like there's a lot of people broadcasting, and now people are like, why you don't be on Instagram all day? Cause I ain't got time to be on Instagram if you working trying to get it to it. I wake up 7 o'clock in the morning. Yo, they ain't getting nothing. That's what I'm saying. You ain't used to it. And I tell people that all the time. My girl be like, why you don't do this? Why you don't do that? When we was little young, cause like I did all that, and then I don't gotta brag about that, cause I know where I come from, and I know what I want, and I did all that. And I was never the type of being a video showing all my money and doing this and doing that. No, I ain't got time for that. You ain't got to see what I count. You ain't got to see what I do. Just know I'm getting it by when you look at me and stuff like that. You feel me? And I'm not the type to showboat. It's just I get out here and I want to live. That's it. I just want to live a good life. Like
that's dope.
That's it.
New generation of rhythm and poetry.
Let's get to it.
You know what, man?
And that's what I'm saying. Like how I'm new. Not to mean to cut y'all off, but that's what I'm saying. I don't know if I'm a rapper or not, because I just talk like, and it's just like. Rappers now like Meek Mill, that's why he influenced me so much, because it's like when he rap, he talk to you. It's like I feel like he talking to me. Y'all heard Cold Hearted Part 2?
Listen to it. Yeah, I listen to it.
Yo, like when he talk, it's like
I want to say to you, you started off telling me that you were shy.
Yeah, but like
you like the preacher that start off low, hey everybody.
Make sure
then
everybody
at the end of the
Come
day,
on, somebody.
Yeah,
that's you right now, yo. But I'm loving it, yo.
I appreciate that. I gotta come on my shell, because I know what I'm ought to be, so I just gotta make it happen.
McFadden, we got love for him too.
Absolutely.
Oh, Mr. McFadden on here. Oh, I love y'all, man. Y'all really touch me.
Oh, okay, nephew. Okay.
Yeah, man. Y'all know y'all might not see me a lot, man, but I just be out here trying to do what it do, man. Trying to make it happen for us. Somebody gotta make it out. Somebody gotta make it out, man. There's too many people not helping each other, like Atlanta, for one thing. Everybody making it. If we from Nook and everybody say we brothers and everybody say we together, man, let's be together.
Yep.
We could do the same thing. Like, why y'all wilding for? Do the same thing. Y'all killing each other. You ain't doing nothing. What I got that you can't get? You got work. That's it. You gonna what? Come up and rob me and take it? Next thing you gonna do, you gonna be in jail. Now, was it worth it? You want to be in? I've never been there. I don't got a record. I don't got nothing.
You better.
Cause you know why?
Yeah.
You know what? I ain't got time for them to be taking my time away from me.
Word.
What I'm sitting right here for? Time is money. But
right now. On top of Clown,
yo,
as clown as he was, but he was on top of the world.
I just want to say one thing. If your last name is McNair or McFadden, you know you're black.
Yeah.
So I know y'all with
I got my phone turned on. Oh, wildin'. I don't know what.
Oh, yeah, I appreciate it.
Oh, all right.
Where's Bond?
We ain't gonna do you dirty.
That's definitely
But you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You know why?
All right.
Oh,
All
real quick.
right.
Cause your conversation, right?
Yeah.
He got a Philly type.
Yeah, so
I'm waiting for him to say bull or joint.
I might get it into it 1 or 2 times, but I just be sometimes you speaking fast, so I don't
And North got jewels.
So everybody,
they really do. It's a lot of us out here.
He definitely on. So everybody,
why
man,
you gonna do me like that?
we got the homie Quan. It's his time to shine.
Yeah.
And he know what I said to him on the phone.
Yeah. Y'all funny.
Let's
y'all
eat
get
him.
it in. All right, come on. Eat money, man. Yeah. And it's a Logic beat, man. So you already tell him now on that type of time. I'm trying to think.
Stay in the mic, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's me.
It's on fire already. It's
on fire already. That's my fault.
Hold up. Wait, hold on. Let me get on real quick, man. Yeah, young nigga gon' shine tonight. I'ma get it, watch me get my visions right. When dumb in the morning, Inglewood at night. I was eating only thing, never slept the night, but fuck it, yeah. And I had them dime pieces. Shit was really hitting, had shorty really feeling. For the dough back then, I couldn't really see it. Meek Mill came out that dream, what I needed. Yeah, in the bag, I'ma feel a difference. Versatile with the style, and I know it's hitting. Bitch, you know when I know it's hitting. I'm shooting for the threes, niggas call me Scottie Pippen, but never play ball, I just stand tall, 10 toes down, and I'm not finna play around. Last night I had eggs and grits. What you talking? I'm trying to meet ends and split. Fuck about a bitch, I tell her when she got a dip. I swear all I want is her to be by the hip, like my gun in my holster. When I slide up in that bitch, she better bust like she poster. And that's not the only reason why I chose ya. Crunch time deep in the 4th quarter. Hey ma, I'ma bring this home and I ain't done turning up yet. I thought I told ya. Hey, you ain't gotta die tonight. All you gotta do is live life right. And I'm back and I'm beaming. Puffing on this Mary, got my eye really gleaming. Madre in the air like Quan, what's the reason? Yeah, she like Quan, what's the reason? Huh. And I looked at her, I said, my in need. Cause I be all on my grind. A young nigga losing his mind. A young nigga really gon' shine. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
I like that.
Word.
Young nigga gon' shine. Yeah. And we gon' get it all the time. Yeah. Shorty, we could do it 5 to 9 and we could do it real tight. You know my money right. And we gon' get it on like God of the light. Sparking that motherfucking funk, yeah, that's right. We rolling up the trees. You know it's really me. I'm riding in that BM and I'm flying overseas. Getting to the money. Oh, I got a honey. Baby on the way. Oh, I cannot stay. Getting to the studio, I'm out like all day. And I'm getting to the bag. Fucking niggas last. But I come in first. Put them in the hearse. Meek a champion. Runner up. I'm next. Yeah, I'm coming. Flex. What you wanna do, baby? Chest, heart, where you lay? Yeah, I came to stay. Where you wanna go, baby? Where you wanna lay? Yeah, and we up in the LA indoors. What you wanna do? Call me really under. Oh, wait, let me get it, man. Like, yeah, I'm a Patriot fan. Let's get it on. When we go Super Bowl, nigga, we get it on. Yeah. I got a lot more to me, man. You feel me? I just rocked out that whole beat, you heard?
Yeah, I love
That's
it.
what we do, man.
You know
So
what?
I freestyle. Wait, the first part was written. I ain't gonna stunt.
Yeah,
But the second part, you know how we get on,
You
man.
don't even gotta go
You just
there,
gotta
but
get in there.
I'm gonna let y'all know this, man.
Word.
And I appreciate that. Y'all giving me this time and this effort and this energy, this ability to be where I'm at.
When y'all come up here, we need this same energy.
All the time.
Cause last month, no disrespect, and I'm not saying
And I
that
appreciate
the
you holding
artists
that mic for me.
wasn't
Let me rock.
good, but from now on, when you come up here, if your energy ain't high like this, if you're not making sense,
Yeah.
you're gonna be booty hurt.
Yeah.
White.
Yo, Uncle
I'm
Rob.
letting
And
y'all
we ain't
know
talking
that.
about
Uncle
no
Rob,
killing.
run that back.
We ain't
man.
talking about hold up, wait, hold up, wait, hold on, wait,
I'm at the club. I done raised my drink
hold
and
up.
everything.
I can't do it 2 times. Now the second time we gotta get
Nah,
paid for that.
it's
You heard?
cool. Don't even worry
Second time
about
we
it.
gotta get paid for that now.
Nah, he
P got it.
We gotta get paid for that now. But wait, hold up, wait.
Now you gotta do
Well, hold on,
it.
wait. Wait, are you about to do something?
Yeah, say what I do something.
All right, go ahead. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Don't even worry about it.
Yeah.
I'm not a rapper.
Yeah. You
I'm not a
know,
rapper.
you know, I know y'all don't really look at me as a rapper, but I'm gonna spit a little
I made
something
him
that
come
make
out the
all
boom,
the trappers wanna be a scrapper. Yeah, it's me, your boy, smoking a real dapper.
Yeah.
Don't get confused by the lint balls on my hat.
Nah.
Cause I get real back. I'm
Yeah.
talking about backwoods, boy. I'll smack you just like that. That's all I'm gonna give you, cause I never been a rapper.
Never been a rapper.
Come on,
Yeah,
what you got for me,
And
bitch?
I said
Yeah.
2 oxtails empanada. Catch me on the strip wearing Prada. Got this girl like Walla Dada. It's magic. Fuck with the family, straight tragic. Watch me drag it like a stolen car 9-6. Catch me in the mix getting tricks.
That's the
Yeah.
sound. He stand up stealing cars.
Okay.
Fuck around and beat your ass with straight
Oh,
dicks.
now it's on
Pop
fire
pills,
tonight,
real ill.
man.
Y'all niggas mad cause Uncle Paulie smile. Look at my grill, real handsome.
Yeah.
All on my dick.
Yeah.
Tired of bitches talking real slick. But my wife home. Baby girl, I never leave you alone. I
Hey.
can't wait to get
Ooh, he
there
put the-
on my dome.
Jawala, what up?
You by the
Hey,
back
man.
of the
Sing
hair.
it to your girl.
Damn, Uncle Paulie ain't fair.
Oh.
I tear it up. I don't give a fuck.
Ooh.
I go buck, buck, buck.
Yeah.
Let me tuck my tummy in. I'm only playing right now. I just want y'all to know this 15 minutes of fame. 2
Yeah,
oxtails
man,
and
we
empanada.
rocking with that.
And we thank the young boy for coming up. You know what,
Word
man?
up, word up. 201 stand up,
You
Jersey
done
City.
made them.
You made me play a little bit.
Freestyle.
Yo.
That's good energy.
Get money, man.
But can I
Get
say
money,
something?
man.
Don't turn
Get
it off
money,
real
man.
quick. Uncle Rob, could you imagine a preacher on this beat?
Oh.
He said, girl.
Ah.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, he gotta go extra
You
crazy.
rub on your knees.
Oh.
I know you a little hoe.
Oh, but I heard you had a
bullshit,
disease.
no.
Oh. Where this boy? Hold up. Hold up.
Yeah, we out here, man.
It's
Shout
too
them
much
out
going
real
on.
quick so they can know what's going on.
You already know, man. Quan Max here. LIC is called Living in Confusion. That's what I go by. That's what the gang go by. Shout out D Money. Shout out E Money. Shout out G Money. Everybody just named Money, but you already know how it go, man. That's my fam, man. Mayo, all everybody, man. Kayla, you know you my boo-boo and my one and only. You
Yeah, I
already know.
enjoyed this. I gotta tell you. Don't leave me here. I enjoyed this, man.
You already know, and I appreciate everybody. Yo, Leandra, if she never introduced me, I probably wouldn't be up here. So she
Yeah.
the one that told me about everything.
Word up, word up.
And
I
it made
know-
it happen.
I knew Lee forever, man. That's the homie
Word.
forever, man. You already know the shit, Lee.
What time?
And I always
Alright,
end
she
the
get off
show
at
like
11.
this, man. So I just want to tell everybody, man, I'd rather my kids hate me and be something than my kids love me and be nothing.
And she understands.
And shout out to my son, January 23rd. He leaves
Shout
for the
out.
Army, man.
Shout
I'm
out to
proud
him,
of
man.
you, Buddha.
Yeah, he's strong. He's strong for that. He's strong for that.
But
He's strong for
you
that.
know what my son said, Pops, man? College ain't for me. And if I keep being out here, I'm going to get in trouble in the streets. So
That's
I
it,
think
yeah.
this is
That's
the best
good.
thing for me. And I ain't going to get emotional, man, but
It's okay.
I'm proud of my son because at 21 years old, my mindset wasn't there.
Yeah.
And I don't mean to get into my personal, but real quick, I'm watching my son. I got up this morning to go to work, and my son is up 4 o'clock this morning. I'm like, yo, what is you doing? He said, Pops, I got to beat the sun because I got to get used to waking up early in the morning.
Yeah.
Like, I watched my son stop eating fried foods, eating apples and carrots and
I
all
need the
this other
chicken,
shit
though.
to make weight. And sometimes we tell our kids stuff, but we don't let the world know that we love them and we proud of them. And Buddha, Demetrius, I want you to know I'm proud of you. and I love you, yo.
That's his middle name.
Keep growing.
No, his
Keep going.
First name
Keep
Demetrius.
growing and
We
keep
always
going.
call him Buddha.
Okay, I'm a holler at him about that.
But Buddha,
love you, Demetrius.
I love you and I'm proud of you, man. And I'm sorry I got to my little personal thing, but it just, I just want to let you know I love you and I'm proud of you, man. And there's nothing I won't do for you, man. Word up, man.
That's all he need. That's all he need. That's all he need. That's all he need. And that's why I gotta be there too. I got a baby girl on the way. 2 more months she'll be here, and I'm definitely gonna be there, right by her side.
Word up,
I ain't
man.
gonna. That's all I know. My pops was there. My mom's was there.
Man,
We gotta be there. That's just the support. That's it.
Angie, where you at, baby?
I just want to give a shout out to my daughters because they've been getting on me. They like, Mommy, why you ain't shout us out? So shout out to my baby girls, Shamari and Asha. I love you very much. You get on my nerves, but you know the grind is with you and mine. So you already know.
Already know. Sit after everything. Already know.
Everybody shouting out their kids, so I guess I gotta follow suit. And I just want to say to y'all that watched me do my little thing tonight, that wasn't a freestyle. I just walked through. I just wanted to get the crowd pumped.
It was hot though. It was hot though.
I knew he had something.
He was hot too. He was hot.
You trying to say the hype man? You was the hype
listening,
man.
and I'm hearing.
You was the hype man right now. You said you was the hype man.
Now, following the following weeks, I'm gonna come with some real shit. So get ready, baby. Nah, but I just want to say, hey, Auntie, I appreciate y'all for checking in. Everybody, I appreciate y'all for checking in.
Yes, we do. Yes, we
Bella,
do.
I love you. That's my daughter. She might be watching. She's probably not. But Chrissy, take your little ass to bed. That's my oldest daughter. She's watching. She know not to comment. I love y'all, and I just appreciate y'all. Teresa Capers, I appreciate you. I love you more than the world can know. And everybody have a good night. Appreciate y'all for watching.
Two Oxtails in the empanada, the homie squad.